Alright, Matt, hopefully this isn't too jumpy or dark. We're in the garage. I was hoping to have this done in the afternoon, so it would be bright enough to show you stuff with the door open, but now we're stuck with just the lights I have. Anyway, here's our setup for tree panning. First, we've got the tool that I built. Basically just a little piece of half 2x4. Took and drilled a hole right through the center and actually used a boring bit to countersink that bolt there and washer. Stuck this washer straight up through the middle. That will go into the chuck on the drill press. And then I took these pieces. We had some galvanized, I don't know what that is, steel, something thin, in the garage. Took the tin snips and cut them into these little strips. They're about 2 inches long past the bottom of the wood. So I don't know how long they'll last, having never done this before. 2 screws in each one to keep them from flopping around, keep them lined up. Let's see, and then I do have a couple others that I made for spares because I'm sure we'll wear those ones out. I did make some others that I had bent so that they would go up over the edge of the board or the wood to help stabilize them, and then ended up changing plans midstream. If I need to make more, I probably will do this again, but just make them quite a bit longer. The problem was that when I changed wood, I ended up with not much room to work with on those, so I scrapped them. My original plan was to use this piece of OSB building material, but since it's applied multi-ply material, when I put in those side screws, probably can't see it, it split right up there between the plies. So that's a lesson to learn. Use full native wood, not a processed wood. This is the machine we'll be using. You can see it's just a tiny little drill press, bought for 40 bucks at the pawn shop. Now that I've done this, I can see that it's a good thing that you're only doing 6 inches instead of 8 or larger, because with this size drill press, you can see we would run into a problem. Over in here, there's not enough room. And then because the table on the drill press is too small to clamp your glass down, I modified, took a board down here on the bottom and a large surface up here on top and sandwiched the table between them so it's nice and secure. Gives me plenty of room to clamp your glass on there. So I'll get it all set up and running and show you what it looks like when it runs. Hopefully it works. I've never done this before. We're in this together for the first time, but we'll see.